Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to another video. It's been a long time coming, but this is the Nerds Vaults, where we dive into the infinite vaults of every franchise we love. And today, as a vault closes on Doctor Who for a little bit, another vault door opens, which is Star Wars, which I haven't done before. I've never done a Star Wars vid before, so this is new to me. And also the thing right in front of you is also new to me because I've never had one before. So this video is going to be taking a look at Kanan Jarrus's lightsaber. For those of you who don't know, and if you don't know, well, are you a true fan? Let's put it that way. He is from Rebels, the animated TV show that follows the Imperial era of Star Wars. And Kanan Jarrus is a Jedi Knight. Well, he says he's a Jedi Knight. I don't think he ever actually finished his training, though. But we love him, so we'll call him a Jedi Knight. And then he stumbles across, obviously, Ezra, who is a Force-sensitive being as well. And then Ezra joins the Ghost crew, and then they go on loads of adventures, and it's pretty awesome. If you haven't watched it, watch it. I know a lot of people I speak to, they're not a fan of animated stuff, but really, seriously, consider giving it a watch. It's very good. So this hilt is derived from an animated show, basically. We've never had a live-action version, so this here, what you see, has never been in real life, only in the cartoon. Not cartoon, sorry, animated's difference. Now, we got close to something in real life to this when Ezra Bridger made his V3, if you like. I think that's what it's called on Padawan Outpost, actually, as well. In the Ahsoka TV show. And he made a V3. And his saber was different this way, but the emitter was basically the same as Kanan's, because Huang the robot kept it for Kanan, because he had two of them. So that was a beautiful moment. That was an emotional moment. Every time they mention Kanan, I'm not going to tell you what happens in Rebels if you haven't watched it, but most people have. It's emotional, so I get emotional whenever his name is basically mentioned, and in this show they did it perfectly, and Ezra honoured him perfectly by creating his new lightsaber to similarly, that's not a word, similarly, oh, whatever, you know what I mean, to coincide with Kanan's. So that was really nice. But yeah, you've just to ignore the setup as well. I'm trying to. This is the first setup. Not setup. This is the first time I'm doing this sort of standing up. I don't really have a desk anymore, like I used to do most of the Sonic videos. But for most of those recently, I've had to just sit on the floor with the display in the background. Black background. I can't talk today, guys. I'm so sorry. But as you can see, I mean, it's on top of the Sonics anyway, so it's the same display cabinet. I just don't really want to do it on the floor. I get pins and needles quite a lot. So yeah, I do obviously apologise as well that the Nerds Vault, the Nerd Vaults haven't done much lately. I've just not got really anything new to review apart from this. I mean, I have got a little thing down there, right there, if you can see, but it's a bit damaged at the moment, so it needs to go in for repairs before I can do a full review. But if people want me to do a review of the 14th Sonic without the sound, then sure, I'll do it. But anyway, we're not here for Who, we're here for Wars. I tried to do something there, it didn't work. We're here for Star Wars and to take a look at this beautiful saber because it is absolutely perfect. The problem with my videos is I always waffle on. We're already 4 minutes in. Right, so the emitter is here. We've got the blade plug as well there, because the blade obviously isn't in here at the moment. But that awesome emitter there, I just love it. I love everything about it. You know what I mean? That's me. That is me if I was a Jedi. Sorry, Kanan, but I would come in and swoop that away, because that's just me, that is. But then again, I love Kanan so much, so I wouldn't want to disrespect him and take his saber. But to be fair, you know, if he passed away or gave up the Jediing and stuff, I hope he would give it to me. Seriously. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough, Aaron. Right, then we go down to this section here, which I don't know is part of the emitter, I suppose. I think that bit is, but that's part of the hilt, the handle. So we got obviously the two black lines there. Again, very reminiscent to certain things as well. If you know, you know. Then of course we've got the little pins here as well, which is on either side, as you can see. Then we got this sort of sticky up thing in the middle there. Then we go down to the handle, which is a lovely, lovely green colour. I believe the Galaxy Edge saber of this version is actually like a sort of blacky, browny colour. Now, we don't know the full extent to the colour of the saber due to it being an animated show. I've paused it in certain frames of Rebels. It does appear to be a light colour reminiscent to this. In fact, almost similar, but then in some shots it can appear darker as well. Now, I don't think it's a colour changing saber. That would be cool if it was, but I don't think it is. We don't know exactly what the colour is, because it's never been made in real life apart from replicas right here. So yeah, Galaxy Edge made it based on what they believe, and I mean, they're Disney, so you would normally think that they're correct. But to be honest, I actually think it's this colour, and I would want it to be this colour, and I love this colour. It is awesome, and it suits the saber very well. We got the switch box here. The switch is at the top, and it also has, if it will focus, should do, yep. We have the red and green arrows there as well. I don't believe they light up. I'm not entirely sure. Then we got two fake makeshift buttons there as well. And then, if I take this off, on the back here we have the ridges and two grub screws there. And then we've got the pommel, which is awesome. And a D-ring as well. Although I think this would probably weigh your trousers down. So you might need a belt as well for yourself. Because this is a heavy, heavy, heavy replica. But there you go. That's it as a whole. What is there else to say? The only inaccuracy on this saber is, of course, this, which is the charging port. In most of the new sabers coming out by Nexus, Padawan Outpost cell, the charging port is actually hidden on some of the newer versions, releases of ones. So, yeah, this one just happens to have it open. But to be perfectly honest, it doesn't bug me too much. Like, it's not right. You know, it's not like, oh God, I need to take it back because it's annoying me, like, sort of thing. But no, absolutely not at all. It's not like that for me. I think it's quite handy that it's there, if I'm being honest with you. But I do understand some people are like, no, it shouldn't be on a lightsaber, it ruins the aesthetic and stuff like that. I do understand people that come from that side of things as well. Because it would have been nice if it was hidden and you just unscrew, take the core out, charge it, put it back in, and job done. But we don't have that here, so we move. But yeah. There was an original release of this by Padawan Outpost, which actually did have a black thing, black front there instead of the green, and I believe the if it focuses, these weren't grooves either. I think they were inlets, slits going down, and it was a bit smaller as well. Now, my recommendation, if you want to see that, because they don't sell that saber anymore, is watch an amazing guy called Fulcrum and the Force. Massive shout out to him. He's a fantastic guy. he really does these videos very well, and he's going to put mine to shame, to be completely honest with you, because I mean he's great at what he does. In fact, he is the go-to guy I watch when I want to look at sort of lightsabers and think about if I'm going to buy them. And also, he obviously does the tutorials for everything and stuff like that. So, yeah, shout out to him. Go and watch him. He's got the original Kanan one as well, video on his channel. So watch that so you can see the differences, because he actually does a comparison as well, which is good. So, yeah. But that's it anyway for the overlook of it. So stay tuned in a second and I will put a blade in it. May the force be with you. Don't know what I was doing there. In a bit. Hello guys, and we are back. You can see me now, which is great for the first time. Ever. I don't really like looking at myself on these things, but you know, what's the better way to do a video, I suppose. You can see the room as well. I don't have any, you know, backlit things or posters or anything. It's a bit of a boring room, really. I do apologise for the coats as well in the background there, but it is what it is, isn't it? We live with what we live, don't we? So, here we go. I think you can you see it? Yeah, okay. So we're going to switch it on now. Power on. Power on. There we go. That's it. Blue, like Kanan. I don't really like that. Press this button and then we get just got the light switch there. Now I don't quite know how you get the lock-on effects on this one. This is a baselit, I should have said that at the start. It's a baselit saber. So there's that as well. Oh, so I don't yet know how to figure out those yet. It's got a good swing on it. A really good swing on it. Oh yeah. That is a very good swing actually. Gotta be careful of that light switch, to be honest with you. Let's see if we can get maybe another two more. Red. The swing is terrific on this. When you've got the space for it, you know. The swing is fantastic on this. Really good, actually.
The assassin.
There's a bit of a pink looking one there. Not too bad. Not right though, is it really?
The dark sword.
I do like the features on this, I have to say, for my
New Horizon.
first one. My mistake there. And it has the gesture controls as well.
chosen.
Flashing bones. And then, what else have we got?
Moonfield.
The pulsating flashing one, isn't it? Interesting.
Whispers of power.
It's like a sunset orange appearance in it. Yeah.
The teacher.
There we go. Green. I like the green. I don't know if you can see. You can probably see it now though. It's hard to see from this side.
The second.
Trying to get it back to blue.
The learner.
It's like a blue pulsating one, isn't it?
The Dark Lord revisited. The champion.
Nice bit of maze window there, look. Nice bit of maze. A little bit of maze, don't we?
Serenity. Idle.
Interesting.
Hatred. Dark Ages. Cyber Terror. Codex of Light. The Count. Bounty. Redeemed.
Not too bad, not too bad.
The Senate. Wraith. Truly lost. Double agent.
Can't find the blue one.
The princess.
Ah. Kanan, Jarrus, Jedi Knight. And I am Aaron Hughes, taker of Kanan Jarrus's saber. Right then. Back to the video. And we are back. That was eventful, wasn't it? But you got to see me for the first time, so ever. I don't like watching myself back, so please don't judge too much anyway. Yeah, something new in it. But that's how you've got to show a lightsaber off. You can't show it off just by doing this and that's it, do you know what I mean? But while I had it out, it's not in yet, I just wanted to show you the blade plug. So it's a hollow piece of blade, essentially, attached to this, which I kind of wish for Kanan it would have been silver. I don't know if I can get a silver one, let me know if I can. I'm sure you can. That kind of in there looks like an arc reactor from Iron Man to me. But still cool anyway, it looks sick when it's lit up as well. So yeah, that just sort of slots in there like that to make the blade complete. So yeah, quickly then, just before we end the video, because it's going to be a long one I think. Here's the toy, just for a little sort of comparison I suppose you could say. So there's the toy, above it obviously. As you can see, it's a lot thicker. They decided to go for this colour for Kanan's, which again we don't know for sure, so but I think it's this colour. I believe it's this colour. Emitters, yeah, I mean it's a toy, you can't really compare, can you? But on the prop it's flat. On the toy it cones in. I don't know which one's accurate or not. I'm guessing the toy isn't, and they just couldn't be asked to do a flat one, so they decided to do a coned one. The lines, there's 3 of them on the toy, 2 of them on the prop. They tried, bless them, to replicate the pins. A very long switchboard, but they still did the arrows. And then the end pieces. The end pieces are, well, no contest really. There's no contest between the whole thing. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you that, just, you know, as a sort of thing really. But yeah, that's pretty much it. My review, and I'm in love with the Kanan Jarrus from Rebels saber. Overall, what do I think of this product? Well, I love it times a billion, times quadruple, times a billion galaxies. Yeah, it's just beautiful. It's absolutely everything I asked for. Thank you so much to Padawan Outpost for, well, just being around for us to buy these things, really. And again, huge shout out to Fulcrum and the Force for doing his videos and reviews, getting me very excited is what he does in owning these. So thank you very much again, Fulcrum and the Force. Thank you very much, Padawan Outpost. I will be buying from you again, and I have left a lovely review for you. The most honest and sincere review I think I've ever given, if I'm being honest with you. And yeah, just awesome. Absolutely love it. This is, like I said on the video where you saw me, this saber is baselit, and what that means is, essentially, for those of you who don't know anyway, is essentially the LEDs are there. So if I switch it on there, sorry if it's a bit too bright, but the LEDs are there. Now when I put this blade plug in, you can see the blade lights up there, which is actually a pretty cool picture, not gonna lie. You plug that in, and then you can see it there basically, essentially. So yeah. Oh. So because it's baselit, the blade is hollow. The blade is here, as you can see. So the blade is hollow all the way down there, if you can see that. But yeah, it's hollow all the way down. Whereas NeoPixel obviously have the LEDs in the blade, so it makes it look a bit more brighter. That was pretty bright, and I've got a lot of light, so I'm a bit surprised by that, considering it's baselit. But you know, this was a gift, so I'm not gonna complain at all. So yeah, thanks Mum and Dad for the birthday gift. Shout out to them. I will upgrade it one day. I did speak to Padawan Outpost that I can upgrade the core to have a different, like the NeoPixel core in there. So, yeah. It also comes with this, which is very handy, by the way. Looks like a screwdriver, doesn't it? But it's actually an Allen key. I don't think it's going to focus, actually. There we go. Briefly, yep, there. It's an Allen key used for these grub screws. So it's very handy, because normal Allen keys I find a bit fiddly. So to have that is very handy. Well, yeah. Bear with me a second. Here's the case that it comes with. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. And then inside, you've got where the blade sits, which is down there. Then you've got this pack here of goodies, which has some extra screws in and actually does have Allen keys in. And you get a charging wire with it as well, so that's pretty cool and pretty awesome. But you do get a SD card reader, because you have an SD card in here. But that's in a box, so I won't bother showing you that. It's like a normal one, really. So, yeah. But I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. It always helps. And, you know, let me know what you want me to review next. You know, I've got a coaxium replica there with my little Yoda. Say hi. Jade Stone Yoda. I've got credits, Republic credits, Imperial credits, Huttese credits, whatever credits. I've got Death Sticks from Attack of the Clones. I've got Beskar metal. Whatever. Let me know. If there's any Who stuff you want me to do again, let me know. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. And from myself, the Nerds Vault, I really, 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 really wish you all the best today and future days, and may the Force be with every single one of you.
Fallen Apprentice Magenta.